Hello there fellow viewer, my name is Gabriel and welcome to day 6 of my reading Shadowhunters for the very first time vlog series. So I got around to finishing City of Ashes last night and it was crazy, of course. I filmed a very small clip about some things that I read that I just really wanted to talk about, so I will insert it right here. I'm actually not really sure what I talked about last night. I just know that I actually don't have that much to say about City of Ashes ending. I thought it was great. I thought it had that epic final scene feel that I feel like the Mortal Instruments are going to have for the entirety of the series. Things happened, things were revealed, battles were fought, and characters were killed in typical paranormal ending style. And yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was great. Something I do want to talk about, however, is Simon, because last night was just a roller coaster of emotions for Simon. First we have the scene where Valentine slit his throat, and my heart stopped. Okay, this happened. Please tell me that Simon did not die. There's the scene where Clary gets into the ship and Maya is telling her that Valentine drained him of his blood, cut his wrist, and tears were coming to my eyes. I kid you not, I was really starting to worry that maybe Simon had been killed. My mind immediately started working towards, okay, it is quite possible that Cassandra Clare kills a main character in the series. Preferably, it wouldn't happen. But if it does, just please do not make it this early. Please don't make it Simon. No. So thank every deity, Jace saved Simon's life, and I'm just so relieved. Just relief is just pouring out of me. Just, great. Obviously, I think I mentioned this last night. Simon now has Jace's blood, and Jace's blood was toyed with by Valentine to make him special, make him different, and now obviously Simon is enhanced somehow. Simon is a vampire, but he's not a typical vampire. Really excited to see where this goes. This was exactly what I think Simon needed, that boost of morale, so that he can just continue being Simon. I've already read the first 2 pages of City of Glass. So far, that has happened. Obviously, the other scene, and this one was really getting me emotional, was when Simon was at the back of the truck and the sun was coming up and he knew he was going to wither away, and Clary was just shouting his name, and he asked her to just come to him so he could hold her, and it was just so freaking sad. Okay, no, this cannot happen. Simon cannot die. This is not happening. It's just all of a sudden Jace says, Clary, just look at him, and he's not dying. He's in fact living, and the sun isn't doing anything. Just, oh my god, just thank you. And obviously we had that really small and tender moment between Magnus and Alec, which I adored, the one where Alec lent him his strength so Magnus could keep up the spells. You guys have absolutely no idea how anxious I am to see where the whole Alec thing is going to end up or end in, or just how it is going to evolve. There is bound to be some kind of explosion about his feelings for Jace sometime in the book series. There is bound to be a serious conversation between Alec and Jace about everything that Alec feels for him. And just Alec learning to accept himself and growing comfortable with everything that he's feeling. I really, really feel for Alec. Could not support him more, and I just want him to just go out there, be happy. Valentine is gone, God knows where, and have absolutely no idea where he might be. I also had the slight feeling that City of Ashes was going to end right at the part where Clary's mother wakes up. And it ends similarly. It ends with this Madeline lady telling her that she knows how to wake her mother up, and end book. Again, I've read the first few pages of City of Glass, and apparently they have to go to Idris to cure the spell that has induced her mother into a coma. There was also the scene where Clary was getting ready to tell Jace how she really feels and how she wants to see him and how he wants him to see her and how she would like to see them in a relationship, and then Jace just cuts her right in the part where everything was going to go down and says, I know you just want me to see you as my sister, I know you want to see me as your brother, and I'm willing to work for that to happen. And she's just heartbroken, you know. I still have no idea where I stand in this place thing. I don't ship it romantically. Just You can forget about that. I really don't want to see them together in that way. I really would like to see them as this completely unstoppable duo of siblings that is just so kick-ass and so strong. And yeah, I don't want to see them together romantically, but I would love to see them as a very strong bonding couple that kicks all sorts of ass. I'm growing a little bit fonder of Clary as a character. I like her a little bit more. I think I'm getting to see more of her, and what I'm seeing so far I do like, so yeah. So for City of Ashes finale, that is pretty much it. I don't think I would like to mention anything else. I've already said that the fight scene on the ship was pretty epic. I really liked it. These really visually satisfying battle scenes that Cassandra Clare writes, I find myself really looking forward to them. So I've picked up City of Glass, and I'm really excited for this book. I've heard that The Mortal Instruments was only supposed to be a trilogy and that City of Glass was supposed to be the last one until Cassandra Clare decided to write more. People say that City of Glass is the best out of The Mortal Instruments. They really praise it, and I can definitely see that this book is going to be so fantastic. The book immediately opens up with this distortion of plans in which they have to unpreparedly jump into the portal to Idris. So now Simon, who is a downworlder, is in the heart of Idris. Alicante, or Alicanta, sorry. I finally get to see who Sebastian is. I've seen so many people mention him. I have this very small inkling that people have talked about him as if he's a villain. Unfortunately, I might have been spoiled for something big, some huge revelation that is supposed to shock me. Unfortunately, now I am subconsciously doubting everything he says and doubting everything he does, but we'll see. I'm just glad I finally got to see him. Clary and Luke have quite the road trip planned. They have to get to Alicante before Clary starts feeling the effects of the water from Lynn Lake. Things are getting really interesting, and I really want to see where everything goes. The thing I'm loving about these books and about Cassandra Clare's writing is that they can just branch out into absolutely any direction possible. I mean, as we saw in the first 20 pages, the characters' plans were just killed and everything is upside down. So I'm really excited to see where everything goes, and I will update you when I have more to say. Yeah, sorry, but once again I have forgotten that I needed to update you before I went to sleep, so I'm in my pajamas again. Just sorry. I actually forgot to mention something when I was talking about the ending of City of Ashes, and it has to do with the Inquisitor. Now, all throughout City of Ashes I thought the Inquisitor was just a very annoying character. I'm pretty sure I explained further in one of the videos, so I don't have to be talking about it right now. I did not like, and by the end of the book, honestly, she's just completely crazy. She's lost it, and it just clicked in my head that this Inquisitor was as crazy as Valentine. Someone who was supposed to be the head of the good guys is as blind and psychopathic and completely ruthless as the villain, as the person they're supposed to be antagonizing. I just thought this similarity and this symmetricality between the Inquisitor and Valentine was very interesting. The way Cassandra Clare pulled that off, just like Valentine Imogen or Imogen, I still don't know how to say that, thought that what she was doing was right. She was hell-bent on getting revenge for her son, and so she just didn't consider everything else. In the end, I guess she redeemed herself by sacrificing her life for Jace's, so I guess that was resolved, but still, I thought it was very interesting to see how the good guy and the bad guy, in this case, weren't that different. And talking about the Inquisitor, can I just ask who the hell picks these people? I mean, the last Inquisitor, we just talked about her, crazy. And this new, I don't even remember his name, Alperturdi or something like that. He is just so eccentric, annoyingly eccentric. And now he has just spun this tale about how the Lightwoods had been in alliance with Valentine all along, just so that he could get the Mortal Cup and the Mortal Sword. And now they're in Idris to spy on them, and Vampire Simon is supposed to be a distraction. I know how it looks, and the Inquisitor is also pretty suspicious, but it's so annoying to see this tall tale be told with such belief. I guess we'll see where everything goes. He might go to the Clave about this, to the superior people, and the Lightwoods might be in trouble if Simon can't convince the Inquisitor that they aren't guilty. And bringing up Simon, my poor baby, what is going to happen to him? I just hate that he's locked up. I mean, when Alec was dropping him off, it was just so fishy. It was obvious something was going to go down. I'm really worried for him. I just really don't want anything to happen to him. And that is everything for day 6. I hope everything is okay with you guys. I hope you are enjoying the videos. and I will see you tomorrow for more Shadowhunter stuff. Goodbye!